Looks like two hip hop icons, Ghostface Killah and Lil Wayne, had an interesting interaction. We're going to talk about it after a quick word from our sponsor. And today, our sponsor comes by way of none other than the good people over at Med Leaf Dispensary. I've talked about this squad, this team, this business for a few months now. This is my family. 201 Philadelphia Avenue, Egg Harbor City, New Jersey, 08215. Taking care of all of your flower, pre-roll, vape, edible, topical, concentrate, beverage, tincture, and accessory needs. As a matter of fact, I just left that joint. Got me something nice. I'll be going ahead and take care of that once I get the kids down. I implore you to go over there and check them out. Let them know Viral Hip Hop News sent you. And let's get to work this morning, this evening, this afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. All right, so Ghostface was on Shade 45, and he was talking on a podcast, and he was speaking on an interaction he had with Lil Wayne, an interesting interaction involving some bread and involving some verses. I'm going to go ahead and play the clip by way of Shade 45, and then we'll react to it. Let's get to work.
Yeah, so it was like that. So I didn't know who can get ahead and go into them kind of worlds like that or whatever. So we try to reach out to Wayne, and everything was like, yo, man. From what I'm hearing, it might not even been him.
Yeah.
But they asked for like 150,000 and you know what I mean, shit like that or whatever. I'm like, yo, you know what, man? Just knock it out yourself.
So Ghostface
just-
still gotta ask people for
Just
verses?
do the shit. But this is the rap game. Don't get it twisted. You already know how
Facts.
motherfucking artists be,
Facts,
right?
facts.
Yeah. So it's like that. Like, you know what I mean? This is like that Martin episode when he's like, when next time you gonna be in Hollywood? Nigga was like, yo, he's like, nah, no chance. Nah, he's like, oh, damn, man. If you was in Hollywood, you could have been on my show. Nigga Martin fly to Hollywood and shit just to go and get there and shit. He fronting on Martin and shit. So it's like, that's rap shit. It's all rap shit. Niggas be talk. Oh, yo, let me get you. Nigga, you gave me your number like 50 times, bro.
Yo.
Fuck you talking about? You know what I mean? So this is rap shit. This is rap niggas is like, yo, it's the worst.
It really is.
Yeah, man. But you know
true.
what? That's on another note and shit.
That's why
though,
it's
but-
fuck your life.
Yeah, all
Yo.
day.
Quick story real quick before I go ahead and give my thoughts on that. I had the pleasure of meeting Ghostface, I want to say now, probably about 13, 14 years ago. I was working in a nightclub in Brigada in Atlantic City, was doing my executive protection thing at the time, and Rev Run was DJing, and he was doing this thing. And out of nowhere came this old wrestler, I think his name was like Brock Colombo or something like that, and Ghostface. And I'm like, oh shit, I see them when they were outside of the club. So I'm like, yo, y'all trying to get in? They said, yeah. So I let them inside the club. I let the VIP people know, hey, yo, they with me. If you don't know who this is, you better ask somebody. This is a legend right here. And I bring them in the club. Ghostface is surprising. I'm about 6'3". Ghostface is tall as hell, about 6'2", 6'3" as well. And I mean, I walk them into the backside, and Rev Run is probably about 10, 12 feet from us. So I bring them up to the stage, and then I go ahead and man the stage. Ghostface has the nerve to ask me, hey, yo, bro, you think it's all right if I go on stage with Rev Run? I looked him. I was like, bro, do I think it's all right? Who the fuck am I to tell you no? This hip-hop legends. Hell yeah. And I let him get on. And obviously, Rev Run had no problems whatsoever with Ghostface being up there. And they did their thing, and they put on a little impromptu show. Free for the people, you know what I mean? Because Rev Run was paid to be there, but Ghostface was not. He just did it for the culture. He did it for the culture, and he did it in such a humble way. A legend in the game, and he's sitting here asking me, can he go on stage? He's being humble, you know what I mean? Showing respect, making sure that he understands the lay of the land, just doing real respectful, honorable type shit. So when I hear him tell this kind of story, it's bothersome to me, if I'm being honest with you, because from what I've seen with my two eyes, Ghostface has absolutely no problem giving back to the culture. And I'm not saying that Wayne needed to do that verse for free. And I've seen a lot of the comments underneath that video. And I don't know if they were old school, new school, whatever their age gap was that was responding to this. But a lot of people were saying, hey, that's his price. You got to honor it. A lot of people were saying, hey, man, Future charge Meg Thee Stallion $250K. Yeah, Wayne could charge $150K. I seen another person saying Travis Scott charges $1 million for a verse. And I'm here to say I don't give a fuck about none of that. When we going to do it one time for the culture? When we going to stop stunting on one another and do it one time for the culture? Now, I'm sure Ghostface didn't call under the pretense that anything would be free. But I'm also damn sure he didn't think that he was going to get hit with 150K. Now, in Wayne's defense, he said that he cannot confirm that Wayne said this himself. This could have been from his people. And from doing this for a very long time, we've realized that when we do interviews and we get rejection from people, sometimes it's not from the person themselves. They're actually interested. They're fans. They want to do it. But there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 middlemen between you and that said person that can say no for whatever their reason is. And this may be the type case, but whoever that was on their team, they need to fucking sit down and understand that they got to do it one time for the culture. It's important and we need it. When we see in outlets and content creators in the community giving play-by-plays or motherfuckers telling and systematically trying to or give play-by-play on breaking down of certain hip-hop areas, that, man, it's disgusting what I see out here, man. I ain't even gonna get into the bullshit, but it's a bunch of bullshit. When are we gonna do it one time for the culture? And I don't know where Wayne is right now, verse-wise. He still got it, but I mean, a lot of people have been disappointed in the recent work. He's still a legend, nonetheless. And I think if he were to get on a feature with Ghostface, the shit would be dope. When we see Jada and we see Beans getting back in the booth doing their thing, we'll see what that sounds like. When we see the clips coming back and breathing air back into hip hop, that type shit is what we need. Give it back to the culture. And this would have been dope, but doesn't seem to be the case. We got Raekwon and Nas doing it, man. Look. But anyway, y'all leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Am I far-fetched? Is Wayne correct? Are the people right? I would love to know what y'all thoughts are. But in my opinion, my perspective, I would have loved to see us do it one time for the culture. And I wish that we kind of just kept that in the forefront of our minds when certain business and anything comes up. I'm not saying do anything for free. I'm not saying not get what you're valued. But in that circumstance, when you got legend on legend, you would think that they'd be able to work something the fuck out and get that done for the culture one time. One time for the Commanders. One time for the Green Bay Packers trading for Michael Parsons. I know Cowboys fans are hurt. I know I got a lot of Texas people that watch. I got a lot of love in Texas, and I love Texas with all my heart. But I hate the Cowboys. And y'all got to let me know how you feel in the comment section below. But also talk to me about Ghostface, Lil Wayne. Let me know what y'all think of this situation. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Sam Ant, CEO of the brand Bio Hip Hop News. I love each and every one of y'all. Till next time, till next story. Love y'all. Love yourselves. And most importantly, love yours, as I will certainly love mine. I'm out. Peace.